Picture this. Hollywood's beloved actress Halle Berry finds herself unexpectedly entangled in the ongoing feud between rap titans Kendrick Lamar and Drake. It's a tale that's been simmering beneath the surface, only to burst into the spotlight recently. Berry, known for her no-nonsense attitude, has never been one to mince words. Years ago, she made waves by calling out Drake's behavior as downright strange. Fast forward to today, and it seems her opinion hasn't budged an inch. As Drake faces a barrage of criticism, much of it stemming from Kendrick Lamar's recent musical jabs, fans have been digging into the archives. What they've unearthed about Drake's past interactions with Berry has set tongues wagging and eyebrows raising. The story takes us back to a time when Drake, riding high on his early success, couldn't contain his infatuation with Halle. His crush was evident in every interview, his admiration bordering on obsession. But where's the line between ardent fan and unsettling stalker? One incident stands out: Drake's decision to use Berry's image as album art, despite her explicit refusal. This bold move left many questioning the rapper's respect for boundaries. But wait, there's more. During Berry's pregnancy, Drake made a comment that sent shockwaves through Hollywood. He lamented her unavailability, suggesting he'd be with her if circumstances were different.
Station with Halle Berry, but she's already
I do.
Pregos
I mean,
and
yeah. That was unfortunate. But
would you really have, like, let's say she wasn't.
Yeah.
Would you seriously consider
Like being with her?
Yeah.
100%.
Drake, faced with Halle Berry's rejection, morphs from adoring fan to scorned suitor faster than you can say hotline bling. Instead of gracefully accepting defeat, he opts for a public tantrum, hurling shade like confetti at a canceled party. But here's the kicker. This isn't Drake's first rodeo in the realm of celebrity infatuation gone wrong. A pattern emerges when you look at his interactions with A-listers like Rihanna, Serena Williams, and Megan Thee Stallion. It's a whiplash-inducing cycle, lavish praise followed by bitter resentment when his advances are rebuffed. Now let's talk about Drake's lyrical obsession with Halle. While many rappers have paid homage to Berry's timeless beauty in their verses, Drake's approach stands out, and not in a good way. In the Migos' Versace remix, he drops a line that's less smooth operator and more restraining order material. I'm trying to give Halle Berry a baby and no one can stop me. Yikes, right? It's one thing to admire from afar, but Drake's lyrics cross the line from flirtatious to downright unsettling. While other artists manage to keep their Halle-inspired bars respectful, Drake's verses read like a how-not-to guide for celebrity crushes. Picture this. It's 2023, and Drake, apparently still not over his decade-long infatuation with Berry, decides to stir the pot once more. He drops a collab with SCA called Slime You Out, but it's the single's cover art that really sets tongues wagging. In a move that screams, "I'm not over you," Drake chooses a throwback image of Berry getting slimed at the 2012 Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards. Now, on the surface, it might seem like harmless nostalgia, right? Wrong. Enter the conspiracy theorists. They've cooked up a wild tale about Nickelodeon's slime tradition being more sinister than silly. According to these internet sleuths, the slime isn't just for laughs, it's a twisted symbol of something far more degrading. Add in the recent controversies surrounding Nickelodeon, and suddenly, this theory doesn't seem so far-fetched. So when Drake drops this cover art, fans aren't just raising eyebrows, they're grabbing pitchforks. They're calling him out for being creepy, dredging up his past comments about Berry, and generally questioning his judgment. But the real kicker? Berry herself steps into the ring. With the grace of a Hollywood icon and the bite of a woman who's had enough, she posts a cryptic Instagram message. Sometimes you have to be the bigger guy, even if you're a woman. Talk about a mic drop moment. So here's the scoop. Berry drops that cryptic Instagram post, right? Fans are scratching their heads, wondering why she's suddenly throwing shade. Then, boom. In the comments, Berry spills the tea and it's scalding hot. Turns out, Drake didn't just use her photo, he asked for permission first. And get this, Berry said no. But did Drake respect her wishes? Nope. He went ahead and used it anyway. Talk about a power move gone wrong. Now Drake's diehard fans tried to play defense. They argued that since Getty owned the photo, Drake was in the clear. But Berry wasn't having any of it. She clapped back, explaining that it wasn't about legalities, it was about respect. In Berry's own words, Why ask if you intend to do what you want to do? That was the FU to me. And let's not forget the creepy undertones of the whole slime thing. Given the conspiracy theories swirling around Nickelodeon's slime tradition, Berry's discomfort makes even more sense. As this saga unfolds, it's no wonder Kendrick Lamar's got so much to say about Drake. Remember the Rihanna saga? Drake spent years putting her on a pedestal, practically worshipping the ground she walked on. He'd gush about her in interviews, calling her the best thing that ever happened to him.
Most of all, we love the woman who hasn't changed since day one. She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old. She's one of my best friends in the world. All my adult life, I've looked up to her even though she's younger than me. She's a living, breathing legend in our industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award for 2016, Rihanna.
Drake's pattern of behavior is becoming impossible to ignore. We've got a clear pattern here: infatuation, rejection, then retaliation. The Rihanna situation is a textbook example. Drake went from singing her praises to throwing shade at her, A$AP Rocky, and even their child. That's not just petty, it's downright mean-spirited. Now, let's talk about the Halle Berry photo fiasco. This isn't just about using a picture without permission. It's about Drake asking for consent, getting a firm no, and then completely disregarding Berry's wishes. That's not just disrespectful, it's a power move that screams entitlement. But here's where it gets really concerning. There are whispers in the industry about more serious allegations against Drake. We're talking grooming, inappropriate behavior, heavy stuff. While these are unconfirmed, they cast a dark shadow over Drake's already questionable behavior. And let's not forget the irony here. Drake's built this image of being a champion for black women. He's got that massive Sade tattoo. He's professed his love for Rihanna on stage. But actions speak louder than words, don't they? Using Berry's image without consent, especially after she explicitly said no, that's not honoring anyone. It's exploitation, plain and simple. At this point, Drake's reputation is taking hit after hit. What once might have been seen as charming or persistent is now coming across as creepy and disrespectful. It's like watching a carefully crafted public image crumble in real time. So, what's next for Drake? Will he address these issues head-on or continue to dodge and deflect? And more importantly, will the industry and fans continue to give him a pass?